Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 32 of Mondune's Let's Play FTB Evolution. So we're back in the workshop here, and we're gonna pick up where we left off in our automation to get, or our quest, so to speak, to get more iron. So back down in the basement, we've got our imbuement chamber set up, and last episode we found out we're gonna need something called a Dominion wand in order to be able to bind the golem to a container. And we also discovered that we cannot spawn the golem using GeOre blocks outside of the geode. So we're going to need to get a little more Ars Nouveau going here. So I've got some stuff in my favorites that we're going to need to build here. So first things first, we're going to need an Arcane core. Which is 6 source stone, a gem, and 2 gold ingots. Which I had some gold in my inventory. I must have put it all away. So let's grab a few nuggets. Let's grab some ingots. And let's craft the Arcane core. We also need an enchanting apparatus. And we're also going to need some enchanting pedestals, because I did not add those to my favorites, but we're going to need those. And where are they? Here. Yeah, arcane pedestals. Let's get 4 for now. Alright. And we're also going to need a source jar, which is arcwood slabs and 2 glass. Alright. And then finally, we're going to need a source link. A source link is a device that generates source that fuels all the various arcane Apparatus in Ars Nouveau. So the first thing we're going to want to make is I've chosen to make a Volcanic Source Link. And this thing's pretty cool because it can take burnable fuel such as coal, lava, wood, charcoal, anything that can burn, and it will consume it to create source. The better the fuel, the more source you get. And I believe that will suit our needs just fine. And the imbuement chambers actually also will be sped up if you put a source jar next to them. But for now, I can just accelerate them using the pouch. But let's go ahead and get our enchanting apparatus set up. We're going to put it like right here. Oh, and by the way, I redecorated the basement, as you can tell. I made an exchanging gadget. And just set up, changed the walls out for the brick, and made this nice kind of checkered cement floor. Looks really good. Sound off in the comments your opinion. I am trying to make things look nice, but I'm not the greatest builder. All right, so that can go there. This goes on top. And then we'll put a pedestal all around. Like so. Now, here's the cool thing. We'll go ahead and put the jar right here. Like, I don't know how close the jar has to be to this in order for it to work, so that it might fuel at least one of these. We could try it. But if we put the source link right next to it, and then we throw this block of primal coal that I prepped ahead of time, it'll consume it. And it should, there you go, fill the jar. 40%. 40% from one block of primal coal. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. All right, Dominion Wand is going to be two source gems and a stick in the middle with gold. Pretty simple. So let's go grab a stick. I think we still have gold and we have source gems. Perfect. All right. The base of the Enchanting Apparatus. The Arcane core must be aligned with the base of the Enchanting Apparatus. What does that mean? Oh, there we go. Okay, it was just oriented the wrong way. There we go. Okay. Stick. Okay. Hang on. So we put gold. Then gem. Then the stick. Aha, there we go. Yay! Dominion Wand. Dun dun dun. Excellent. Alright. First step accomplished. So now, before we go back to the GeOre, there's one thing I want to try. So, there's two ways we can go about this. We can either grab some blocks, we'll spawn the golem at the GeOre, kill him, and then grab the charm, bring some blocks back here, respawn the golem, and then he'll convert the blocks into budding, and then we can just grow them here. Or we can just leave the golem in the GeOre, let him do his thing, and just get like an ender chest or something, and just let him, load the iron up into the ender chest, and then extract it from the chest here at the base and process it, which I think that's the route I'm going to follow, just because that way I don't have to worry about it. It won't generate the GeOre as quickly as if we had like growth accelerators, so like maybe I'll start with the letting the golem do it, and then I'll switch to growth accelerators at some point. But for now, I just want to get something going. So let's do that. So let's make an ender chest, shall we? Ender chest. Don't think... Ooh, I may not have enough blaze rods. I can make the vanilla ender chest. Yeah. That might have to do for now. Yep, that'll do for now until we can get something else going. So, let's go down here. And let's put one of the ender chests. We'll put them right here. Yep, that'll work. And we'll come back to that. Let's make sure we got everything we need. Got our wand, got the pedestal, got the Tablet of Awakening. Let me just put those blocks back, actually. Yeah, alright, we're good to go. Iron GeOre. Go. Cool. Alright, I wonder if I can create like a GeOre category in the tempad. That'd be cool. Don't think I can. I mean, I can pin it, but I think you can only have one pinned location. I'll have to mess with that. But for now, let's put... Can I put these back down? Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a... Okay, I'll just leave that then. And, yeah, you can go there. You can go there. You can go there. Cool. Alright. We'll put the ender chest... Let's see. Right here. Ritual Brazier can go here. And did it spawn something? No? What happened? I thought we were supposed to get a little dude. Hang on. How does this work? Awakens nearby trees and budding amethyst into amethyst golems, which in this case would be an Iron GeOre golem. Are we supposed to feed it something? Brazier will invite. You may throw in any additional items as a way to augment the ritual. If you wish to augment your ritual, simply toss the item on top of the brazier to activate your ritual. Interact with the brazier once it has it. Once activated, your ritual can no longer be augmented. Well, I think I did it correctly. Ritual waking near budding amethyst. Right. Well, let me do a little research, and I will be right back. So in doing my research, I didn't look like I did anything wrong. So maybe just we need to try, maybe it's random chance to get the golem. So although one hitch, I went to go try to make another tablet, and I found out I was out of cascading archwood saplings. So we had to make a quick little pit stop here. So let me grab some of these real quick. This is probably going to really damage my tool here, but has to be done. Come on. There we go. Might as well grab this iron though while we're here. You know, since that's what we're trying to accomplish with this whole exercise, is, you know, get more iron. Alright. Home we go. for now, I'll just put these in here, but we will need to figure out a way to generate more. I could probably set up a create tree farm for archwood. That'd be cool. Alright. Let's get 2 of these, just in case. Alright. So I've got the Brazier right next to the GeOre bud. So we pop this in here. We activate. Start the current ritual, break the block to remove it. It's running. Running, running, running. And it's... Aha! There we go. Okay, so maybe it is a random chance, or maybe just it wasn't close enough. Cool. Alright. So. You. We need to, like, right-click you. Position set. Okay. So now he should be farming Iron GeOre. We'll just open up the chest here and we'll wait. I think eventually he will start putting some into the chest. Come on, little dude. You gonna do your thing? Come on. Oh. Thought I heard him break one. Hold on. Alright, you can go there. Now you're set. Maybe he just has to be closer. Come on, little buddy. Oh, he's doing something. I don't think he's doing anything. He's supposed to be. I'll tell you what. Let's claim this chunk. Chunk load it. And then we just let him run and we'll come back at some point. I mean, the crystals are growing. Maybe he doesn't like ender chests. Hold on. Some light on the subject here. Come on, man. Wait. No. Stored entity. Home set. There we go. Ah. Alright. I was doing it wrong. Hold on. Stored entity. Home set. There we go. Okay. No? Yeah. I don't think he likes this ender chest. Really starting to think he doesn't like this ender chest. Hold on. Let's put him right here. Okay, yeah. He does not like ender chests. That is very interesting. Okay. Well, you know what? Fine. We'll just let him run. let's take a nap real quick. And let's try a mod that I've been itching to try out since I started this pack. Since ender chests don't work, let's go ahead and process these. Oh yeah, look at that. Yum yum. Well, that'll solve our iron problems if we just get the automation working. Okay. Let's make a dimensional chest. Yes. So, dimensional core is iron around this. So we make that. We make that. We make those. We make this. Dimensional chest. Alright, how does this work? Frequency 1. Okay. That's cool. Dim storage. The dimensional tablet. Alright. That doesn't seem too complicated. Was it 2 glass panes? Ship right click on dimensional chest. Linked to chest. How does this work? Oh. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Oh. Alright. So it kind of works like an ender pouch. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Cool. Before I make another one of these, let's just make sure that it works. There, little buddy. Put that right there. Oh, that worked. All right. Nice. Good job, little dude. All right. we're gonna have to get auto crafting for this thing set up then. Alright. You can go bye-bye. Alright. Yeah, let's put you right here. And let's get an exporter. No, is it an importer or an exporter? Importer, I think. Alright, destruction core and improved processor. Which means we're going to need to make some more slime and make some more of those processor bindings. Which, right now, slime is an issue. Which, that might be the thing that we have to solve next. The quest for more slime. Because we're going to need to making those processor bindings, like a lot of those processor bindings. So we're going to need a definitive source of slime. So, I think I know what we're doing next episode. But, we got our GeOre set up. We got our guy, collecting the GeOre. I'm concerned that there's not more in here yet, but maybe I'll just let it run. It is chunk loaded, so he should be doing his thing. So I'll just have to keep an eye on it. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Next time, let's go search for some slime. So have a good one.